Hello peeps, welcome to episode 98 of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3 as the Roman Empire. We're getting close to 100, very close to a century of episodes, basically. And the first thing we're going to do in this episode is actually clicking up here, because as you can see we have 5000 renown, which I apparently missed in the ending of the last episode. Come on game, don't lag out of me now. There we go. We're going for octogenarians, life expectancy plus 5 years. Unlock. And that's the entire line finished. Which means I should probably focus on kin or something right now. Studious youth. Constant care. That's a good one as well. Close bonds. And graceful aging. That's not a bad thing either. If you look at the last ones, I haven't unlocked all of those in any campaign. Not even when I played by myself, because usually you're too strong by that point to care about the save anymore, so you don't play on, because it goes quicker than that to actually finish off a campaign in this game, usually. Which has been the case with this one. We've been going for around 300 years. We've actually been kinda slow when it comes to conquering stuff. I could have done it quicker, but I was learning stuff in the beginning, and that's obviously something that's going to make a difference. But I am planning my next playthrough, my next campaign, so don't worry. I'm kind of far in my planning in that one. I'm doing my research about what I'm going to do, because obviously I care about the history of my campaigns, of the history of the people I'm playing as. I want to know about them. I want to know what I'm playing, what I'm actually doing. I want to know that. Legacy to Last Ages, we gain an achievement from doing that. Nice. We're actually going to go on a no, not confess. I want to call a hunt. As I care about history, because this is an historical game. Like, this is a lot of fun, basically. Secret is a fun game. You can also learn stuff about it, because the people in this game, they're historical people. They did exist in real life. As I said, like the first emperor we were playing as, he did exist. William the Conqueror did exist, and people like that, they did exist. So learning about them, broadening what this game is about, seeing like the opportunity for learning stuff about history from the game. I don't think you should disregard that. It's actually a big thing of what I think this game should be about, learning about history. Which means I'm kind of I'm serious about doing my research when it comes to doing my campaigns, and that's the way I want to enjoy playing this game. Like how I'm playing the game, I want to share the stuff I know. Some of you already know the stuff I'm talking about, because a lot of it is kind of basic stuff, especially when it comes to Rome, because a lot of people know about Rome. A lot of people know about it. And that's still fine. I guess that's fine. Because I just want to share my knowledge. You can enjoy it, you can actually not enjoy it, it's completely up to you. But that's simply the way I'm playing. So I'm doing my research right now. I'm waiting for stuff to write. That's the main reason why it's so slow when it comes to me dragging on this campaign. Not only playing the whole Roman Empire one. I want to do this because this is what most people are watching in comparison to my other campaigns. But I'm waiting for stuff to arrive. It seems like in Corona times nothing works the way it should when it comes to ordering stuff online, anything, meeting people. Because I'm not really a technical person. I need assistance when I'm going to install a new computer. I need my brother to help me out, because I can't do it myself. I don't have the knowledge to do that. Basically, so everything has to work out. Basically, that's the reasoning behind what's taking so long right now in finishing up this campaign, starting a new one. Because I've been dragging that one out for a long time now. I think I said it for like almost a month now that I'm going to play a new campaign. It hasn't happened yet, and the reason for that is, as I said, stuff haven't really worked out yet when it comes to new computer and stuff. So we simply have to wait, and I'm very sorry about that, guys. Trust me, I'm sorry, and I would like it to work out. You're not going to take Bulgaria, you're too weak for it. He might inherit it though, so I probably should have thought about that before I gave it to him. Okay, I'm fighting as this guy. I could potentially see. I just want to white piece him out, so I could just kill his army. That's the simplest way of dealing with him. Oh, that's nice. The hook he apparently had on me has expired. We're not going to catch him. He's too quick. I just want to catch his army. That's the only thing I want to do. Just finish off this war because I don't wanna win this war. I can just. Oh, my daughter. So apparently I had a daughter and she's dead. I don't need another daughter. It's a terrible thing to say, but we didn't need her. I would have preferred a son, but he will be stillborn, obviously. So that's a horrible thing for anyone having a stillborn child at any time. I pity those people because it feels like the worst nightmare to ever happen to a parent. But in this game, I don't particularly care, especially seeing as that was a daughter. I was going to siege this down. Scheme discovered. We're doing nothing. They're trying to fabricate a hook on her. Okay. And on him. They're all of my dynasty. Because it seems like the entire country of my dynasty right now. We are spreading out like wildfire. The Macedonians. There's a lot of us. Can we use white piece here? No. It's kind of far off. Minus 30 reasons. Because he is apparently part of the war as well. He's just running around. I'm not going to catch him. I'm just going to siege down the capital. That is what I'm going to do. Siege down the capital. That's probably going to give me a lot of war score. Then I could hopefully white piece them out. That's what I'm trying to go for. Because some people could get married. My grandson, Ioannikos. Because if I know my Greek correctly, that's pronounced like a J. I'm not sure though. Don't take me as a source for anything, as you already probably know. Don't take me as a source. And that solved the issue for both of them. Because I married them to each other. Amazing. Okay. I'm not going to confess to anything because I haven't done anything. This is just fake news because I can't actually send anyone off. At least not throughout that interface. Potentially if I just went to the child himself. I haven't really worked around with university, seeing as they didn't work before in the base game, and I don't have any mods enabled right now. I might play with mods in the future. There's a way of broadening the game, enhancing the experience of the game, having the mods. Okay? It's a lot. I feel like my cousins and people, they're trying to kill each other all the goddamn time. Hopefully this is enough. Apparently it wasn't. We're not even close. Apparently, like, the sieges gives me nothing. Is that a bug? Because I'm actually gaining nothing from my sieges. Is he not the war leader? Is that him? Who are you? It's actually him. He is the war leader. I'm sieging down the wrong guy. Man, I'm stupid. It makes sense that it's not going to work out sieging down this green guy if he's not the actual guy fighting the war. He's an ally. Man, I'm stupid. Child of my dynasty. Pyrrhus. Almost like Pyrrhus. The guy which created the Pyrrhic victories, basically. Or he created the term Pyrrhic victory. Kinda exciting. It was Greek, man. It's always the Greeks doing stuff. They were doing a lot of good things in Greek. In Greece, not in Greek. Greece is the actual subject, not the verb. If that's the correct terminology, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. The map. Someone's trying to kill me. And I'm gaining a lot of stress because of that. Holy shit. That's 30 less stress. And apparently I gained nothing. I just gained it when that thing arrived, probably. There we go. I could actually enforce the mods now, seeing as I actually sieged him down. Disband, we're done. All of this for one county. It's a big one though. Like size. Look at the size of that thing. It's huge. Cetatea Alba. Weird name. I don't like sieging down those one county guys. I want to take big stuff. That's preferable in my... Ah. I should go for befriend. That's what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go for the befriending here. I forgot about it. I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault. Thank you. That's very good. He loves me now. In descriptions, my former wife, my soulmate and lover, is preggers. I'm not going to ask her because I want that child. Just because of that, it's going to be a male. I know that's going to be the case, but you cannot be sure. I have a new wife now. She's younger. She's of my dynasty as well. Because I'm just sleeping with the old dynasty. I'm just basically doing what the Habsburg did, without the yaw. I'm not going to gain that yaw. We're not going to become inbred and ugly and terrible. We're going to be geniuses with the inbred trait at the same time. Obviously. Kita, could I kill you? I could actually buy claims. That's a thing I should probably take into considerations. Like, could I buy claims on... Could I change piety for basically a casus belli? Against, like, the kingdom. You cannot buy a claim on a kingdom if you're already the king or an emperor. Well, that's stupid. That's very stupid. Come on, game. Like, why? This is just a duchy then. Could I just take the duchy? He is Orthodox. Request claim. I could just gain the Duchy of Savo. And I just did because I just pressed the button. Apparently I did. I didn't read that through. I just did it. So I'm going to press my claims. I'm actually going to gain the entire thing. It's actually kind of strong. Hopefully that's not them. Savo is only here. Okay, so where is the Savo army? Probably in their capital. Apparently. And this should be enough. Like my man at arms is very strong, very powerful. So it's not going to be an issue. Not be like that, Paradox, but I have been in this area in Finland. Like, I have relatives living here in this area. You could actually go through here. I don't know about the medieval ages, but this is forest. There's like no reason why you shouldn't be able to move through here. Like I said, I've been there. There's no reason to why you should be able to. Come on. That's just lazy writing. But I don't know how it was in the medieval ages. Of course, I didn't. I don't. So I probably shouldn't be saying anything. They probably did their research. They're doing a lot. They usually do their research kind of good. Like the issue I usually have with Paradox is the programming, not the actual history. To be honest, even though their maps used to be kind of off. Where it used to be in Secret 3. Or not Secret 3, in Secret 2. The map was actually kind of off in the beginning. It wasn't actually where we're so supposed to be. Like all of the countries and landmass. It's kind of hilarious when I think about it. They couldn't even make a proper map. Twins, nice. Hopefully they're both geniuses. Because we lost the Patriarch, hopefully the new one is good. He's mediocre. He's very mediocre. How old am I? 68. I'm still not making a son. I'm feeling fine though. I will have a lot of daughters, but my wife is preggers, so it might get sold. Is that the army of Savo? It's actually the army of Savo. And it's actually commanded by the Duke himself, so I could potentially just capture that guy. And win the war that way. Okay, we have a lot of cadet branches right now. We still have a lot of living members though. I think I just need like one more siege or two, potentially. Then we're probably done. You would think. If he's not able to siege down the barony. It's a barony, I don't think he has like, as I do, trebuchets. It's gonna take him longer to siege that down. And it's gonna take for me to siege this down. Yeah. I'm doing this in 1 month, he's doing it in 8 months. And that's it, we won. I'm just going to gain the duchy in itself. I'm going to have him still as a vassal. And which means I'm going to have to give this to the guy who loves us the most of the people in here. And apparently he owns everything inside the actual duchy. So I'm just going to have to give him this back. He's probably going to be okay when I actually give this to him. He's Orthodox, he's Finnish, and they're kind of special people. Let me tell you, but he loves us. He already loves us. So that's fine. That's a duchy. We could potentially buy a claim on this one. Or we could just try for Holy War. And that's easier. It's cheaper as well. Yeah, I prefer the entire duchy actually. Over like one county, to be honest. We're going for Santa Claus, because Santa Claus lives up here. As we all know. The real Santa Claus lives in Finnish Lapland. If you didn't know about that, kids, you know now. That's... if anyone of you actually are kids, which you're probably not. I hope you're not kids. If you're kids, you shouldn't be watching this. When I say kids, I mean like below a certain age. Not like you have to be an adult. You shouldn't watch this game if you're too young. This game is not for young people. She did give birth to a son, and he is amazing. He's beautiful, he's Herculean, he's not genius though. No. No. I'm keeping that guy to myself. I'm not telling anyone. That's fire. Having that son, it's fire. I don't want my new wife to know about it. Because we're going to make a new baby. We're already trying to make a new baby. Because she's preggers. As you know. Hopefully she's going to give me a son and not just another daughter. Because I had too many of those daughters. Nothing against women. I have nothing against women, trust me. Are you serious, woman? Is there something with you that makes babies die? And that's a terrible thing to say, but like, I'm serious. That's twice now, in a row. Having stillborn kids. And I know that's a thing for certain women. They can get stillborn childs a lot of times. And that's a terrible thing, but I need a son. And I have one. He's a bastard. And that's the issue. You can take him. The old man. Inside a family that's known to sleep with their own dynasty. I'm not going further than that. You can think it up for yourself when I was trying to lead on to that. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm sorry guys, that's terrible. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. It's too much. Because they're sitting down here in Norway. They actually have a sizable army. And they have some siege equipment, but I don't think that's good enough to siege down quickly enough for it to be an issue for us. I don't think so, at least. Should probably turn up my volume. I should obviously turn it in the right direction as well. Okay, so more people are doing bad stuff. As they always do. That's not the actual Duke, so I'm just going to go for the last county, take it, and then we're done. And I'm just going to give this to like one dude. He's getting the entire duchy. Trappings of majesty. I am humble and generous, so that wouldn't work for us. I'll try this one then, and we didn't make it work. That's bad. We are kinda stressed out. Kinda. I feel like we need to do something about that. I'm an old man, I shouldn't be stressed out. I'm basically the emperor of the goddamn world. Why am I stressed out? Why doesn't this work? It tells me I can send someone to university, but it doesn't give me anyone to use. Is there a reason for this? Do I have to say, like specifically my dynasty? No. I was gaining this pop-up for no apparent reason. Even though I actually don't have any people to send off to uni. Apparently. I don't know. It's weird. Because I'm going to create this title and I'm going to grant it to one dude. In Anajärvi. Up here in the north. To a dude. I'm going for a high learning guy. He's actually better when it comes to converting stuff. If you didn't know that, it's actually something that's kinda true in this game. High learning people is better at converting stuff. Because they're usually going to try and convert those counties to the real religion. Because they care about those things. And I care about secluding myself inside my small office. Basically how I'm being secluded inside my apartment for the last 6 months. And like anyone in the modern world has been secluded in their apartments or houses for the last 6 months. Because of this virus. This goddamn virus. I'm tired of the virus. I don't know if you are, but I'm very tired of the virus. It's telling you. It's not like I believe in the virus. It's not anything like that. I'm tired of the virus being around, basically, because I want to get out. I feel like we should go for this one. Let's keep on expanding in this area. Seems fine. Try and go for, as someone said before, Sweden, like Roman Scandinavia is confirmed. It basically is, because this is basically Roman Scandinavia. We all basically own all of Scandinavia, because Scandinavia is released this in real time. Even though in the game I think it's bigger. Yeah, it actually is. Inside the game Scandinavia is actually entire Nordics, and actually Estonia as well. Which is kind of, it's fine. It's not that true, but it's fine. About all of this being Scandinavia. And I should know I live here. In Sweden. Come on, man. Join the party. That one last dude that's not going to show up on time. We all know that. We all have that specific friend. That will never show up on time. I think you're getting my drift here. Are we going to be able to catch him? I don't know. Potentially. The game tells us we're going to catch him. But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like we're going to catch the guy. We're too slow. But he's kind of slow moving in that general direction. Now he actually moved place because he knows I'm going to catch him. So I think that's going to win us the entire war. Because that's the king itself. Good. A dude died. I didn't like the guy, and that meant I lost a lot of stress. And apparently that battle wasn't enough. So I was thinking, let's do something about that. By killing off this dude. King Ture of Björmaland. Exciting. We should smash this guy. Yeah, everything was going for us. Is my wife actually pregnant? Or what did I... No, she was pregnant and then she lost a child. I feel like I should probably seduce her. To make sure that we're going to at least sleep with her once, try and make a baby. Because when you seduce someone, it's a guarantee that you're going to have... You're going to do the business, basically. And it's almost guaranteed that you're going to gain a child that way. It's a very good way to increase your fertility for a while. Just seducing your wife, meaning that you're going to gain a child. It always works. Because I only gained one of them. Because apparently that other stuff belongs to not Norway. But I apparently kept that guy and I just got this one. Which I guess is fine. And I was going to grant it to the guy that I then didn't inherit. He's going to be... I would like a stewardship guy. Preferably this dude here. You gain that and you gain the duchy. There we go. Seems fine. Okay, so that's not going to happen. I don't care about that. I guess I could care about this, but I actually have this underneath Sweden. So it shouldn't really matter. No, it doesn't. And then we have send child to university again. Doesn't work. And I don't care about those things. And neither do I care about contracts. I care about sieging people down, killing people, gaining more land, basically. I'm going to do this way. But apparently it's two separate duchies. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Should be enough. This is going to be about me confessing, right? It's the same thing. I wish, like I should probably remove this one, because I'm never going to do this. It's like minus opinion with people. Or I'm exposing a secret. And that, as you know, exposing your secrets to the entire world is never a good thing to do, usually. I'm not telling that you should lie to people. That's not what I'm telling you. We're actually at the limit where it doesn't go further. It only goes to 95%, which means that if I try to increase this anymore, it's probably not going to change. Or I guess we have to find out if I go above, because I'm 30 vassals above. Which means if I increase it anymore, am I going to lose more levy? Am I going to lose 100% of my levy from my vassals or domain? Because this is basically only my own money. Yeah, I'm only getting money from my domain and the church. Nothing from the vassals. And it's probably the same when it comes to my levy. I can't actually see the numbers here, but I can probably see them if I looked into the numbers in the military screen. It's not actually here, it's actually in here when you look at the vassals. Yeah. I'm basically gaining 0 levy and money from my vassals because of the fact, like this dude here, West Francia, he has 13k troops, he has a maximum of 17, and I'm gaining basically a century of men because of me being 30 above my domain limit, my vassal limit. So this is mainly my own troops and the church troops basically, and I guess most of my troops come from Constantinople. So it means if I'm going to stay above this, I probably need to actually keep on upgrading my personal holdings to make sure I keep power. Because I'm going to have issues if my vassals decide they're going to be naughty and kill me. As they usually try to do every time someone dies. Which we have found out by now. Something that gives me levies. Probably a good thing to do. And I'm really feeling the lag. It's terrible. So, which is the most levy of those 3? This is the only one that actually gives levy. Like I only took the buildings that were already existing here. I didn't care about changing them, and I think it's fine. Like at this stage, it doesn't really matter which buildings we build. Now I mainly want levy because I already have such a big chunk of money. She is fat. She is compassionate and she's fickle, which means she's probably gentle lovers. I think that she's compassionate. She did blush. She did work. Nice. Where were we trying to fight? I have completely forgotten where we were fighting. Yeah, right down here. That's what we're doing. Apparently a lot of people had a hook on me because of the lover I used to have. I think I still got her. I do. She's my soulmate. Can we break up with her? She's old. Yeah, break up. I don't need you. Go away. I broke up with my soulmate. It shouldn't really be possible. Let me tell you, if you have a soulmate in real life, you're not going to just break up with them. But apparently in this game it's possible. And I shouldn't gain Seek 2 now. It's actually a holy site for the Norse apparently. So I was going to grant this to you. And apparently we had the issue of the King of Sweden becoming Norse faith again. Because apparently that happens all the time because people are revolting against them as soon as they try to do stuff the right way. The things are starting to become orthodox here, so that's fine. It just takes some time. Scheme at court. Uppland. They kind of spread out. As I said, I don't like sitting down with small people. I want to take big stuff. That's like usually the way I want to go for. Which is the reason I want to be friend, and we're kind of close to getting it. So I could press people claims like we did with Nubia, for example. Basically. So this dude here, he can marry someone. She's inbred. She's never gonna married. I'm telling you, she's never gonna get married. I don't want that inbred stuff. I don't want that stick there to spread. is we could declare wars. The thing is, it doesn't tell you which sort of wars, though. That's the issue. Like, I want to know if I can press a kingdom war, basically, or a duchy war, or a big war. I don't want the small ones, because the small ones are boring. Doesn't really give me that much. Golden Hills. That's kind of exciting. At least an exciting name. I do like exciting names. To be honest, I have to confess, I do like them. Probably some more stuff here in Persia, potentially. I could attack this guy again, try and just completely wipe him out. So I could go for that one. Oh, we finally have the kingdom thing. We can actually go for the entire kingdom if we want to. So then we're going to try and find out which kingdom do I want to go for. Is there a big kingdom here I could attack potentially? So Holy War for Kingdom. I think we checked at this in the last episode and we didn't really find a good one. We didn't. So apparently I can't take this kingdom here. Like, apparently this kingdom doesn't exist to me. Probably because we don't neighbor it. Something stupid like that. I don't know. Or because it's not created. But that's actually his primary title, so I should be able to take it. It doesn't make sense. There's a lot of things in this game that doesn't make sense a lot of the time. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. And I think we checked that Ruthenia already before. Like which kingdoms I potentially could take. This small one here, which is Galicia, Volhynia, or Ruthenia. That's better, I guess. It's a lot of land. I like taking a lot of land, as we know. But I would like to take a better one. I don't think Estonia is that big. Like the kingdom itself in game is not that big. No, it's not. I guess we could take Finland, but that's not a lot of counties, basically. That's the issue. We have some options. We have Oliva down here, but I think they're Orthodox. They are. But apparently I have some CBs on them, like the Euro stuff. Yeah. I have some stuff to think about. Who do I want to kill next, basically? I want the entire kingdom of that place. Like, I want this kingdom. That's what I want to go for. Like, if I want to go for Persia, I'm going to take down Persia itself. I really want that kingdom. It's basically like Afghanistan. Or is it Pakistan? This is probably like Afghanistan. That's more like Pakistan. If my geography is kind of right. It probably isn't. But I'm trying. I'm trying. India is so big, it's 3 empires in it. That tells you a lot. Okay. We're very close to 1200, which means we're soon going to gain this. And the first thing I'm going to do when we gain the late medieval is this one. I want to solve the bloody inheritance issue for once and all. It's never going to happen again, having problems with inheritance in this game. Because we're finally going to fix what Paradox failed for us. They have fixed it now. They fixed it in the last patch. If you don't know that, you can check out my patch video. But they have fixed that. They have fixed the issue of your succession law changing when you create the Roman Empire. But obviously, seeing as we have played in this campaign for such a long time, this has been going on since the game came out, this issue will not get fixed automatically for us. I feel like the next thing we should do is actually taking a lot of stuff here in Arabia. I feel like that's what we're going to do. Taking a lot of stuff in Arabia. That's going to be in the next episode. This is finally part of the empire as well. 59 years, that is as well. That is only 45 years away. Burgundy, 93 years. Bavaria, 82. 8 years. Nice. If I try to speed that up. 4 years. Doesn't matter. But as I said, we're going to take a break, guys. So like, subscribe if you have enjoyed this episode. There's been a lot of speaking in this episode, more like more than conquering. We've done some conquering, especially here in Finland and Norway, basically, which is fine, I guess, and some in Sweden, really. But I hope you have enjoyed. So as I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment too if you want to, and I'm going to see you next time. See you soon. Bye.